Thank y'all for tuning on into ESPNF. I'm your main man, Echelon, and here we have today, we have the 8-5-20 slate, top 5 NBA DFS slate picks, and this is for Draftkings and Fanduel. And please like and subscribe, and thank you for tuning on in. And here we go. We're about to get on started into this slate. And first of all, you know who I'm going to start off with, because as you look at the slate, it's Philly against Washington. And we all know Washington has no defense. That's a team that we always pick on. And them going up against Philly is a good matchup for Philly. So I'm looking dead at Ben Simmons, who he can shoot. Can he? I just was messing around with y'all. So you got to be paying attention. Now, he could dribble, steal, crossover, and dunk. But, you know, he be having trouble from that three-point line. Ben, man, you got to talk to them hands. Say, listen, today we're going to hit a three-pointer. You hear me? We're going to hit one. You got to be focused, Ben. Come on, man. Go ahead, hit the three-pointer and the jumper and win a chip. Because you know Joel Embiid, he's not going to have it if they keep cracking on Ben Simmons because he can't shoot. They done moved him to power forward now. So hopefully, you know, he goes out there and tune his game up, but I know he's going to go ahead. Okay, then next up, we got Marcus Smart. We got Boston going against Brooklyn, and we all know Brooklyn likes to do a lot of turnovers. They're only playing with a few main characters. We don't know if LeVert and Allen's going to play. They bring out their backup team, and Marcus Smart loves to pick on these type of guys that commit turnover after turnover, and that's what he gets his points off of. That's what makes him. He's not a great shooter, but he's a great defender, and he makes you turn. He frustrates you out there on the court, and he makes you turn over the ball, which he commits into points and things like that. So I'm looking for Marcus Smart to go on out there and just, you know, have a field day on Brooklyn and all the turnovers that the young guys is going to make, because, you know, they're still trying to get in there and get acclimated with the basketball NBA level. Then we got Tobias Harris. Yes, we went right back to Washington. Now, everybody might not think Tobias Harris is going to be the focus in Philly, but Tobias Harris still gets his. And I'm thinking in Washington, he's going to get his. He may be low on and still give you 30 to 40 points tomorrow. So I really haven't noticed if they going to make any changes, if they coming out with LeVert but beware, if, you know, Washington sits anybody, then Philly might not go as hard on them, and Tobias might get a lot of time in. Then we got Daniel Theis. Yes, I put him at the top 5. I'm thinking that he's going to go on ahead in there, and he's going to go against Brooklyn, and they really don't have a squad down low but Jared Allen, and he's been subpar. So I'm thinking they're going to unleash Daniel Theis down there and let him go ahead and rack up as many boards as he wants and put bats that he can put in. They're going to let him eat. So I'm Boston against Brooklyn. I am targeting them all, and I won't be scared to put Daniel Theis in my lineup, knowing that he has an upside. Then, last but not least, Thomas Bryant. So I went back to the Washington versus Philly. This young man, he stepped it up. He's been on a minutes watch for a while, but they unleashed him. And yeah, he fills up the whole box for you. And if they give him enough minutes out there, he will return value 5 times to 6x to possibly 10x. So I'm looking forward for him to get out there towards Embiid and show him who he really is. I'm looking for Washington to unleash Thomas Bryant tomorrow. Give him them minutes, y'all. Let that young boy ball. Let him ball. And these are the studs of the day, the mentions. And these are also the value picks of the day mentions. And thank you for tuning on into ESPNF. And I'm your main man, Echelon. Please like.